Hey, it's the Empire. Don't forget to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and the bell icon for more videos. We taking over. Let's go, champ. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Let's go.
Hey, it's the Empire, Geoboxing Empire, Baxter Boxing. Nah, man, my boy Dillian, the Body Snatcher White, has called out Deontay Wilder once more, but not only called him out, but it says he wants to fight Deontay Wilder not in the UK, not in Brooklyn, but in his own backyard of Tuscaloosa, Alabama, man. Can you believe it, man? He wants to travel to America to fight Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now, understand that Dillian Whyte, he has fought in America one time. It was in New York, and it was against someone that nobody knows. It was basically a bum fight, right? It was a fight just to get his feet wet in America. That being said, he's only had one fight, I believe, in America, and ever since then, he hasn't fought since. Now, that being said, fighting a nobody to fighting a Deontay Wilder, former WBC champion, is a big ask for my boy Dillian Whyte. Now, he beat Malcolm 10 in America, man. That was in August of 2017, and that was a big fight for him because it was an American fight, right? I'm sorry, I said earlier he fought in Brooklyn. I lied. It was Nebraska. Fought in Nebraska. But that being said, man, he wants to come to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and fight in a anti-Dillian Whyte crowd. And this will be a big deal for Dillian Whyte, man. Dillian Whyte, at this point of his career, reminds me of a Shannon Briggs, man. Let's go, champ. Following, his set opponent wherever he goes, vacation, restaurants, anywhere. I mean, Dillian Whyte has been following Deontay Wilder and calling him out for years now, and he wants this fight because he has unfinished business to attend to with Deontay, the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Now, if you want to say these two fighters have beef with each other, you wouldn't be lying, man. Dillian Whyte has said a lot of things about Deontay Wilder. I still remember the day that Deontay Wilder lost to Tyson Fury via knockout. Dillian Whyte was cracking up laughing until he got stopped by Alexander Povetkin. Which was ironic, I know. And the thing is, Dillian Whyte has a deep hatred for Deontay Wilder because he never got that fight. Deontay Wilder was giving him a runaround. Deontay Wilder wanted to fight with Anthony Joshua, and he wanted in the contract that if he fought Dillian Whyte, that he would fight Anthony Joshua, and that never came to fruition. Now, that being said, man, my boy Dillian Whyte, he wants to go to Tuscaloosa, Alabama, and it's gonna be even more of a big deal for Deontay Wilder to fight Dillian Whyte because understand that Deontay Wilder, at this point of his career, he only has a handful of fights that people deem competitive, that being Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua, and most likely Dillian Whyte. Understand that outside of those top elite fighters, the list is a very short list for Deontay Wilder to have really tough fights in. With the recent defeat of Daniel Dubois, one of the top contenders, used to be top contenders in the heavyweight division. Joy Joyce is looking good now, but in my opinion, I still think style-wise, Daniel Dubois is a tougher fight for Deontay Wilder than Joy Joyce because Joy Joyce is just too slow. He's a great boxer, but he's so slow. He was getting hit a lot that night. Joy Joyce is basically more durable than Daniel Dubois. That's why he was able to win that fight. Now, that being said, man, I'm gonna get in some quotes. I'm gonna quote my boy Dillian Whyte, and he says this. This is from Dillian Whyte, and he says, I quote, "I'll fight Wilder in Alabama if that was going to make him feel secure and safe enough to take the fight. If he wants, he can have the home judges, his hometown, whatever. I don't care. I can fight him in his own home, the kitchen, the garage, the garden, wherever. I just want to get a hold of him and hurt him," right? And then he gets in some more quotes and says he wants to fight the best of the best, and he thinks that Deontay Wilder in America definitely is the best American fighter out of all the fighters, which, makes sense. That being said, man, Dillian Whyte, he's fought in the who's who of the division, and I feel like he doesn't get the respect he deserves with that Lucas Brown win, with the Joseph Parker win, and I can go on and on about his wins. But the guy does not get the respect he deserves. And Dillian Whyte, to get that respect, he needs to start going abroad. Because understand, he already has an extreme fan base in the UK. I don't think that's growing anytime soon unless he fights Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury. Until that happens, Dillian Whyte needs to build his brand across the pond in different territories of the world. That if Dillian Whyte wants to be a global brand. So yeah, man, Dillian Whyte, man, I think he's a phenomenal fighter. The fight with Deontay Wilder and Dillian Whyte is a big fight in my opinion. Now I do think that the Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder fight will happen first, but that fight with Dillian Whyte will definitely be happening sometime soon in the future. So anyway, man, let me know you guys so about it, though. Dillian Whyte fighting the Bronze Bomber in Tuscaloosa, Alabama. Is that a big fight, guys, or do you prefer maybe Deontay Wilder fight someone else like Anthony Joshua or Tyson Fury? Let me know you guys so about it, though. I think it's a big deal. Dillian Whyte, man, he has not stopped calling out the former champion even after the loss. Crazy stuff, man. Let me know how you guys feel about it, though. Like, comment, subscribe. This is the Empire. Geoboxing Empire. Peace.